First up, a Mobile teenager accused of molesting 2 children back in court for his 11th charge in an ongoing investigation. Sean Howell also had a chance to enter a plea. Our Steve Alexander, the only TV reporter in that courtroom. And Steve, talk about the new charge.
Oh, that new charge is sexual torture. Actually, he was just arrested yesterday on that charge. So Howell was back in court for the second time in about 48 hours. Sean Howell stood quietly and listened to Judge Spiro Chariagatis read the new charge. Family members of the defendant were also in court today.
There was an additional charge that was brought by the Saraland Police Department that charges sexual torture, which is a Class A felony. As a result, we asked for a $60,000 cash or corporate surety bond, which the judge agreed with and did give him. That
is added to the 10 other charges against Howell, including sex abuse with a child under 12, first-degree sodomy, and producing pornography with minors. But prosecutors say the sexual torture charge is not with a new alleged victim, but related to the 2 children he's already accused of abusing. It also raises Howell's total bond to $435,000.
We think that's too high based on his lack of criminal history and the family's lack of financial means to make the bond.
If Howell does make bond, he'll have to wear an ankle monitor, have no contact with the alleged victims, and no contact with anyone under 18. Earlier this week, a Saraland police officer testified that after he was charged, Howell said he wanted to be able to see the alleged victims again and be a part of their lives. But Howell's attorney says his client understands the judge's order.
He's got to obey the judge's order, and he's not going to have any contact with anybody having to do with this case.
Police reports show Howell was arrested at a roller skating rink in Saraland where he worked. Authorities had said there could be more alleged victims, but as far as new charges for additional alleged victims?
As far as we know, not right now, but the case is still under investigation.
Howell's family members left the courtroom without talking. His attorney pleaded not guilty for his client. Now, as a result of today, Howell will now have a preliminary hearing on all 11 charges, and that is set for February 7th. Reporting live from the newsroom, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.
All right, Steve, and we've been updating you on the developments in this case with our breaking news push notifications. Download the free Fox 10 News app so you don't miss an alert.